Hello, everyone. Welcome to Conversations with Sakeina. If you are new to this channel and are unfamiliar with who Sakeina is, she is my spirit guide. These readings are for the collective, and they are timeless. You will come upon these readings when you're meant to. So let's see what Sakeina's message is today. Sakeina begins each of these readings, these Sunday conversations, with two cards. The first is at my request. It is a card to ask her or make sure that it is her that I am speaking with. For this one, she brought out the moon. And that's where she's telling me that yes, it is me and I'm ready to cross the divide to help you out with these readings. And the second one is the subject matter of this reading, which she combines with the card for me. But in this case, she put out the Page of Swords. So with these two cards, Sakeina is saying this reading is going to be about subconscious illusions and about retraining the mind. So if there's anything within the subconscious that is affecting life for you at this time, she says retraining the mind is going to be very important. So let's see where she goes with this. So the first card is the Three of Pentacles. Next out, the Knight of Cups. Eight of Cups. The Magician. Eight of Pentacles. Ace of Cups. Death. Page of Wands. The Devil. And the Knight of Swords. Okay, so with the Three of Pentacles, Sakeina is saying that we may have a subconscious illusion that physical life is always a tug of war, maybe always an uphill battle, and that we may feel as though we're always struggling with some kind of diversity, some kind of problem, some kind of something. And we might even believe that to grow or to get anywhere, we have to struggle. And with the Knight of Cups, we may have the idea that relationships are all difficult or they're all complicated. Nothing ever easy about a relationship. Or that to really have emotion or believe in emotion it has to be a roller coaster. If we're not on a roller coaster, then we're not feeling correctly. Also, that love requires work all the time. Or that emotions are always a tangled mess. So maybe it would be better to keep them inside. And with the Eight of Cups, Sakeina is saying that some of the subconscious illusions we might have would be that we have to walk away from anything that is emotionally challenging. It's not good for our health if we stay in a situation that's emotionally challenging. Or we might feel like we should be masters of our emotions, that we have to be in control of our emotions. And then there's no emotion is worth this. I'm over it kind of thing. Just giving up. Abandoning things. And then again, the Eight of Cups might be saying we feel like there's nothing exciting in life. And with the Magician, subconscious illusion might be thinking that looking within is too tricky or too hard. And that really, that's just a fallacy. We really don't have any power within. Or just having the illusion that you can't connect, we can't connect, or we can't create our own reality. Or just plain, we don't have any power. And with the Eight of Pentacles, some of the subconscious illusions can be that no matter what we do, work is never done. Or that our work is never good enough. Which is why we have to keep doing it over and over and over again, trying to perfect it. Maybe feeling as though we're never going to master our trade or whatever we've chosen to do for a living. And that there's perhaps never any time for anything except work. Because we have to make money. We can't survive without money. So those are some of the subconscious illusions that Sakeina is sharing with us. But she's saying it is important to retrain our minds to make life so much less daunting. So with the Ace of Cups, she's asking us to look at this card and copy it, okay? Throw our arms wide and envision love flying out of our bodies, out of our solar plexus, out of our heart, and letting it land very easily in this cup that she's holding. And then drinking that cup. So what we're seeing is you're putting out love. We're putting out love, and it's getting given back to us, which is the landing in the cup, given back to us by others. And we drink it. So we're giving and we're receiving love. And it's that easy. Imagine this cycle of love. Releasing love or giving love and receiving it back and drinking it deep. And this also speaks of intuition and this struggle with the Three of Pentacles, where she talked about life being always a tug of war and an uphill battle and always struggling with other people. And, that if we're going to grow in life, we have to struggle. What she's saying here is giving and receiving love in this way, so openly, it lessens the struggle because love is leading the way. And the helping hands, instead of a tug of war, it is helping hands. Everyone helping one another, because that is how everyone feels. There is no warring, so to speak. It's all about love. And then with the Death card, this is where she's saying that we need to surrender to the cycles of life so that we can create a balance within ourselves. This means working with the lunar cycles and the seasons, and to understand that everything begins and ends. That is the cycle. No matter what it is, it can be a situation that you're in. And that situation is going to have a beginning, a middle, and an end. It can be a relationship, and it's going to have a beginning, a middle, and an end. And that end doesn't mean it's the end of the relationship necessarily. It just might be a start of a new phase of that relationship or situation. And it is true that sometimes within a cycle, hard work is required. We have a seedling. Think of a seedling. And that seedling has to try and poke up through the earth. So the first hardship that it has is trying to have the strength to push up through the ground. And then once it pushes up through the ground, it might be hit with multitudes of water and be close to drowning. And then finally the sun comes out and the water dries up and the little seedling thrives. So yes, at times, cycles do require hard work. But it's nothing that love can't assist with. And working with the cycles. And with the Page of Wands, in this card, this page is gathering up the best firewood, best kindling, I should say, kindling, so that a fire can be started without issue. She's taking a lot of time to find just the right kindling. And Sakeina's saying, we need to learn to find the best of everything within ourselves and to learn to accept the best of everything for ourselves. Because what is on the inside is going to reflect to the outside. Your environment is going to look like whatever your inner self, your inner environment is. So if you are learning to find the best within yourself, it takes practice, obviously, but it's not going to lead to this. You're still going to feel uplifted and feel good because you are gathering good things for yourself. And if you work this magic and you improve your inner environment, your outer environment, we can just put those beliefs away and we're going to attract more and more of the good kindling. It's the law of attraction there. And with the Devil card, she's saying we need to face up to all the things that we have given power away to. We need to accept responsibility, because the devil really didn't make you do it. He was just the scapegoat in all this, okay? You did it because you chose to do it. And this includes addictions, being, I guess, lazy. There's so many different things that the devil card can, it's things that you give your power away to. So if you choose to not work a job properly, if you just kind of lay around and don't really do the job you were hired for, you're going to get fired. It's just a repercussion of a choice that you made. You gave yourself permission to be lazy, and now, if you lose the job, you cannot blame anyone but yourself. So that's what she means by taking responsibility and taking back our power. Not allowing ourselves to make choices that we know are not good for us. And by doing this, we are recognizing the power within us. We're taking back our power, not allowing ourselves to do things that will harm us. And in the meantime, because we are powerful enough to do that, we are recognizing the power within. It's a win-win. And then with the Knight of Swords, Sakeina is saying, once you've gone through all of this, once you've started retraining your mind, you're going to be able to pierce the mysteries that are the mysteries of the mind, the mysteries behind the veil, the mysteries of your higher self. This is when you start to really seek truth and seek clarity. And she's saying it's important when we do this, we need to be direct and we need to act decisively. And to understand also that the work is going to be continuous on self until we've mastered self. But it's an enjoyable mastery. It's an enjoyable quest. So work in this way is not at all tedious. It is wonderful because it isn't a physical struggle any longer. It might be a mind struggle. There's definite challenges to, going on the mind quest, but again, it's work that we enjoy doing because it is improving life. So again, subconscious illusions. We've been fed a lot of baloney, she says. Subconscious illusions. And these are some of the ways that she's given here. Love, surrendering to the cycles, or working with the cycles to be able to balance ourselves. Learning to find the best of everything within ourselves and for ourselves. Taking responsibility for the choices we make, for the things we do. And then taking it further by seeking even more knowledge, more truth, more clarity for the things that we really don't understand. No more taking other people's beliefs and other things we've been told and letting those rule our lives. Here's the way we can make life better for ourselves. Retraining our minds. So that is what Sakeina has to say for this Sunday conversation. We hope that you've enjoyed it. And until next time, take care.